All right, hello everyone. This is Wmpyr. Joining me today, of course, my co-host Sensei Rick.
Hey, Wmpyr, what's up?
Hello. So we just did on your channel, Raised by Wolves, right?
Oh yeah, man, we got into it. Yeah.
Man, we got deep into it, like dark web deep.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So this one, kind of unexpected since we pretty much like covered it so much. We were like, let's do something totally different. So this unexpected, we said, why not do Mandalorian? Um,
Yeah. And it's still like the vibe of TV shows. So we're in that TV show sort of
okay,
spin-off vibe.
all
I'm
right.
digging it. Yeah, for sure.
You finished both seasons.
Yes.
I'm still on season one, episode 9. So you said I have one more episode until I
Yeah,
finish
I
season.
think that the one you described was the end of episode 9. So there's one more, the big
Okay,
episode.
and
So we won't talk about that, but we can get into all the way from the beginning, man. Like
okay,
right from the start.
all right.
I love how it starts out. Like it's almost like that Mos Eisley,
Yeah.
and he goes to a bar, right? He goes to like a, and that's where he takes out that first guy, that sort of blue skinned guy, or that different. I
Yeah.
forget what his color is, but he's a
Blue.
cool dude
Yeah.
that he takes out. But yeah,
Yes. That so a lot of people like this, The Mandalorian. And what's weird to me is the same people that said the new Star Wars movies are great, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, it's not great. And then now
uh
there's Mandalorian kind of like redeems it kind of stuff. For me, I didn't care for anything after 4, 5, and 6 episode, the original trilogy. After that, I
yeah.
get into any of the other. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I just
I tried. I stood in line in 1997 for the reissue. What
yeah,
when they came out with like the new and improved episode 4, 5, 6.
yeah,
But no, like I'm with you. There's
yeah.
nothing. I didn't buy the Anakin stuff in the prequels, the Jar Jar.
None of
But
that.
something about Mandalorian just sort of
Oh,
brings me back a little bit to the 4, 5, and 6 vibe. It's still a little bit of fan service, like how we talk about that word fan service,
yeah.
but it does bring me back to the vibe. I don't know about you.
Okay. For anime fans, maybe I'm using the wrong. I think fan service is like when they got anime girls like show boobs and stuff.
Okay,
I might
yeah,
be.
probably the wrong nomenclature. Let me see if I can break it down. Where
Yeah.
they're writing for the fans, they're
Yes.
already creating the storyline based on what the fans want.
Okay.
That's the vibe I'm going for. I hope I didn't
Oh
say the
yeah.
wrong thing. So
Here.
let's correct that right away.
Same here. Yeah. Yeah. For me, like what I feel like Mandalorian is doing so right or so good is the Western vibe.
Yes.
Do you
Yeah,
like
that
that?
oh totally. It's like a combo of like Kill Bill, Lone Wolf and Cub, and you just mentioned like that Seven Samurai.
Yeah.
So it's totally like that Western vibe,
Mm.
almost like Shane, also like the hero, the cowboy gunslinger.
Yeah.
But isn't there an episode called Gunslinger? Maybe I think
Probably.
there is one. Like it's the one like the where he goes to that planet with Gina and where he meets Gina. That episode I think is called Gunslinger.
Is Gunslinger okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they do hire him. Yeah.
For me, that's very important because like the first Star Wars, episode 4, right? The
Yes.
original, the first
Hmm.
first Star Wars film, that one, that story is to me the Hidden Fortress, which is a Kurosawa film. And as you and
Yes.
I know, there's a lot of Western movies like Yojimbo that, or the
Hmm.
Magnificent Seven. Those were
Yes.
the Kurosawa films or Japanese films like that.
The
Yes, that.
first Star
Oh my,
Wars right here.
there you go.
And I've got this one on videotape, man. This is a videotape of the original before that 1997 reissue. So
Oh,
yeah, like I'm a
that
fan.
There
But
you
I
go.
see that like Kurosawa, and it's there. It's in the Mandalorian in the writing.
And so Mandalorian is one of our first episodes that you and I did together, which was Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yes,
This is that reborn.
he's got the baby cart. I mean,
I'm waiting for the, because remember the kid, we both said the kid in Lone Wolf and Cub was kind of even more of a badass than,
yeah, like he's like the new and improved version of his dad.
right? And
Yeah.
well, this is, Baby Yoda, which apparently is not Yoda, but I mean is the same species or whatever. So this thing is mega awesome. So it's kind of definitely has that similarity.
Oh, dude, like yeah, and we're right still. So you're on episode 9. You're welcome to have your thoughts and theories, opinions about Yoda. Because, dude,
Yeah.
when I watched by episode 9, I already had my theories. Like, is he a clone? Is he Yoda? Is he Yoda's kid?
Uh,
Um, Again, like I was going with the clone thing. Like, I don't know
okay.
what you think, but remember the I know you've seen them. You saw the prequels just like me, right? The Yoda goes to the clone planet and he's negotiating, and then he comes back and like saves Padme and Anakin with a whole bunch of clones.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember that where like they got those you
He
know
That's where it ends, the movie, where he's commanding all the clones. I
yes,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that that it leads me to this theory, which I'm sure everybody's broken it down on YouTube, but this is the first time we've talked about it.
Okay.
Yoda Yoda cloned himself
Mm.
while he was on the clone planet. He was
Okay.
like, "Hey man, go for it. If Boba Fett can do it,
Yeah.
Django and Boba, which
Yeah.
we know Django is Rex from the all that. See, I didn't get into that, but the
Yeah.
rebels and all that, I didn't get into that.
Yeah.
So just going back to that thing, my long story short, Yoda cloned himself.
Yoda cloned himself. Yeah. Definitely possible. What I'm thinking is I can't wait to see, because it's Lone Wolf and Cub. You remember how the baby cart was decked out?
Yeah,
That's what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see that the Yoda's floating crib thing, the
yeah,
that thing to be like James Bond's gadget, where it's gonna
yeah.
take out
Like
dudes,
zaps or something, like something's
something
coming
like
out the
that. So
spikes.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting to see that. I want them to go back more to the like I said, the Lone Wolf and Cub and the Seven Samurai and Yojimbo. I want them to do more homages to that. I hope they do, because when they start going into their own stuff, kind of like you've said many times, where they're drinking their own Kool-Aid, that
Yeah,
starts to
yeah.
get bad, right? That's
Well, definitely there's good news. The horizon looks good. Like I think you'll
okay.
be satisfied with episode 10,
Yeah.
and definitely I think there's a lot of joy to come from the next 10 episodes, which I've already gone through them. I've
So
seen season 2.
you liked it a lot. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, I liked it. I liked it enough that where I can't wait to see it on the big screen, or like on, because I gotta watch it on my iPad. Um, I watched last season over at my buddy's house, so we like did all 10 one day,
Yeah.
like with a few of us friends and Star Wars fans.
Nice.
But most of them I just watch on the iPad, or the telephone. So it's like I want to see these on a DVD set. I looked for it the other day on Amazon.
Okay.
Um, I couldn't find like where it was trustworthy. I didn't know if I was buying a copy or a
Oh,
knockoff or something, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to buy it. But there
maybe.
are some out there.
Yeah.
There's some sets already out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And it's just a matter of time before they make a nice deluxe
Yes,
version
the
or
box set.
collector's
At
edition.
least the DVD Blu-ray version of seasons 1 and 2.
Exactly. Exactly.
Man, but I love like the whole setup. The guy's cruising around kind of like the gunslinger. He's got the thing, the gun.
Yeah.
the costume. What do you think of that? Like the
what do you
armor,
call it?
the
The back,
Beskar.
yeah, the
Yeah,
back.
Beskar.
And then they had that the Smith.
Yes.
It was very like Conan vibe. I felt like she's Valeria and she's making
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. They have that philosophy, like this is the way, or this is my way. He has that saying.
I like when they showed that and they're expanding the Mandalorian lore. I really
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
I I kind of feel like they do the less is more philosophy, and the way that Ugnaught is, which is Nick Nolte, if
The
you've seen
voice.
that in the credits by now, but that's him.
Yes,
I like how he does his saying. He's got a saying too.
I
I
have.
have spoken.
Yeah, that's
Right? Is that it? See, I'm a
right.
fan. I watched these like 10 times. But
Very,
that guy is cool.
and I like that he's very Native American.
Yes,
Um,
that's it. Like I have spoken.
yeah, but when he gets shot, I was very disappointed. But then I thought to myself, oh no, he's dead. It's like I really like him. And but I was like, you know what? He's gonna live on through the IG, the assassin droid. Uh,
Yeah.
we know him as IG-88 in Empire's
Yes.
Bounty Hunter,
Yes.
but yeah, this is a same type of basically Terminator with a pencil head.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. That he reprograms him. Remember all those scenes? Like, he's
Exactly.
showing him like he smashes the frog, and then he's like real
Well,
careful the next time.
to me, when he was also the T, right? That was the big thing. He kept breaking the T thing, and then
Yeah.
when Mando was staring at him like a death glare, he offered. He's like, "You want some tea?" To me, that was kind of like the Japanese Zen tea, where he was training him. It wasn't just let's make this guy functional to be a servant. To me, that was his teachings passing on to the guy. It was like
Correct.
a
Absolutely, man. You hit the nail right on the head. That's the same way I perceived it. So that's we're thinking alike there on that one for
yeah.
sure.
I mean,
Um,
we grew up watching the Karate Kid too,
yeah.
right? And
So we got a
they're
lot of the
deal.
similar source material,
Yeah,
similar conclusions that we come to. I came to that one too. There's a lot more
yeah,
to it than just training a servant droid. He's creating his persona,
yeah,
passing on his everything, his whole essence.
yes,
Uh,
exactly.
and you do see it, man, like because uh, it's there.
It
It's all in the training, that montage, video montage where he's
awesome.
showing it, man. Like, yeah,
And I'm hoping that well, I feel like he's going to become an instrument to opening up Mando's mind towards uh, robots, because right now he hates droids. But then, man, I thought we were done talking about Raised by Wolves, but is this what's going on, man? It's like it's
everything is droids because we're on that. Like, remember, we gotta. If you're not plugging into an Android by the time you're 70 or 80 years old, like I don't know, man. So they got us on this thing, getting us to think about that.
getting us
Which
ready.
I liked R2D2.
Yeah.
I don't know if you didn't. I liked C3PO. I liked that, but I don't know if I need a protocol droid to, follow me along everywhere in my house right now in 2020. But some people are doing that right now. People are using droids more and more in their real life now.
Well,
It's crossing the line of fantasy.
I mean, imagine, yeah, it's gonna be like your phone walking around with you, and it's your entire DVD collection, music collection, all that in this R2 that follows
Yeah,
you around.
yeah, yeah.
It has all of that there for you. It's it's definitely going to be hard to say no to, or if you're
Yeah.
talking to someone who don't understand, this thing can translate or repeat stuff for you. And
But I do like the way Mandalorian has that attitude. Like, I hate droids. It kind of reminds me of me and my experience with watching Terminator
yeah,
growing up and being like, nah, man, like,
I don't
I don't
trust.
want to have anything to do with computers or robots. Like, nothing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
Um,
sure.
but his parents were killed by a droid, right? Is that the little flashback memories he has?
Yeah, those were the battle droids on. Remember the what is it? The not the guild, but what were they called? They were the people called them the racist Asian looking dudes on that planet that the Jar Jar and they all fought against.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I thought they were the Traitors Guild, weren't they?
Is that what it was called? I don't remember. They were the battle droids, right? That's
Yeah, yeah. Those battle droids.
yeah. So those things were like, or was it? They were called super battle droids, weren't they?
Yeah, there were several. There was like that Droidicus was the other
Okay,
guy that where the Jedi couldn't even do anything against it because he had the shield and everything and
that was the ball.
the ball one. Yeah, yeah,
So this was not the ball one; it was the blue one, right?
yeah. The bulky sort of like
Yeah.
infantry one. Yeah.
So that's the super. I think it's called the super battle droid, if I'm not mistaken.
Man.
Star Wars fans would be yelling at us on
Oh,
the.
for sure. They're like they know that we're not like technical, but
Yeah.
um any kind of droid is a big deal, man. Like we're little fleshy people, so unless you got Jedi skills. That's the other thing about these Mandos, man. Like, what's up with them? I don't know a lot about them, and unless you're reading a lot of like fantasy stuff, supplemental, what else is there? The only one we know is Boba Fett.
They are the well. They say they are the warriors, right? Those guys are known throughout the galaxy as being supreme warriors. And in that prison episode, the guy kind of made fun of them, like, "Well, if they're such great warriors, how come they're like nowhere to be found?" Kind of thing, like they're extinct or something like
That's
that.
right.
Did you like that episode?
Oh, it was tough. It was probably the toughest episode for me to watch. Excuse me, there I was a little yawn there.
Yeah,
It's one of the toughest ones for me to watch because uh, it brings in that comedy element. I sort of wasn't into it at the beginning, but after watching it, and then when you see it all the way through, I like the way it ends up
of course, of course.
because, but right, where you're like, man, like this is bogus. Like they got him, and then there's just a little too much. It's over the top comedy. That girl with the funny, almost like a court gesture, and then it's like her brother court gesture. But then the twist, how they get him in prison. They put him in the thing, and
Yeah.
that's and then that demon dude that he fights, it's sort of like a Darth Maul looking guy. Or no, he's not a Darth Maul. He's the dude from Legend that Tom Cruise fights.
Well, he's in the cantina. His race
Yes,
is in the
his
cantina. Is
race, but his race is
the devil looking? Yeah.
I'm the guy that just said that. That's not true, folks out there. That there's no connection with Tom Cruise's movie Legend. But he does sort of have those devil horns
For
and the
sure.
almost like Hellboy style.
Yeah,
The horns.
I thought it was the actor from the first Highlander, the the Russian, the
The
main
Kurgan.
I
Wow.
thought it was him
I didn't see
first,
it. I'll gotta go back. Gotta go
but
back and see.
it's not. But it looks like him because he's big. Yeah.
Oh, it's almost so like a Captain Ginyu type of character with the horns, right?
Right, for
That
sure.
race. A lot of
Yes.
people put that race out there. Like I don't know if that's a hidden message. It's awesome. I love it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not scared of the horns. It doesn't mean devil or anything, but
So
it's cool.
did you have a hard time with that episode because they're pretty much like picking on him the whole time,
Yes, that was it. That was it.
kind of getting bullied,
Yeah.
and you're going, these guys are jerks, they're gonna betray him, and they
Yeah.
do, and everything's going bad for him until it suddenly changes to where now it's
Until
like
it turns around. Yeah,
now,
because that's the first time. That's
yeah.
the first time that you see him get outsmarted the way he did.
Mm.
Um, Episodes 1, 2, 3, 4 leading up, all the episodes leading up to that. he's the savior, the champion, the lone gunslinger. But in this one, he gets outsmarted by petty criminals, and I just didn't like it. So it's the warm up. How I tell you, you got to get over the warm up,
Yeah.
let your emotions, leave them out the door. It's entertainment. So when I got through that, man, it was a popping episode at the end.
I'm
I
su-
love that thing that he does with the remote control receiver thing, because
yes.
they were on him. They had a really nice looking ship that they were about to eject, and
Yeah.
that it was also a little bit kind of weird, like the no questions asked policy on that episode.
Yeah.
What happened to the other guys? No questions asked. They didn't make it. Oh, okay. And like the dude's like, okay, like his criminal brothers are dead, but he's okay with that.
He's okay with that, and he's like, kill him, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's pretty. I'm surprised you didn't like the girl that was kind of like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was because of that. Like she was just a little too over the top. Um, but was there a little relationship there with her and Mandalorian? Did they have like a little thing going on?
Oh, well,
Did you get that?
she hinted out at it,
Like
and
she was his girlfriend back when he was rolling with those guys before the comedian guy got involved,
right,
right? Because
yeah,
he was the new boss, that comedian guy.
yes.
Which he's a comedian in real life. In the Mandalorian, he plays a serious
Cr-
criminal, but he
what
does
did
sort of
you say he
have a
was?
little bit of a touchy
They
attitude.
they said he was an ex something. I forgot what it was.
I think many of them are ex Imperials. He was some kind of ex Imperial dude.
Ex Imperial something, and then he was like, "Oh, he's was it a sniper, a shock trooper? No, no, that was Gina, right?
Yeah, Gina. No, he's a good shooter. Yeah, he's a shooter.
He was I think a sniper, right? So ex Imperial.
Because he makes a joke about the stormtroopers.
Okay, that's right. He was like, "Oh, great. That's not reliable at all," kind of thing. So now let's go to Gina's character. What did you think of her?
Yeah, yeah, great character, man. I loved her role, loved the way she takes it. I don't know anything about the backstory of her character. I don't know anything about Rebels or how this, but she's awesome, dude. Like she's taking on that AT-AT or
Yeah,
that uh
ATS. Yeah,
yes, the mini one.
yeah.
And dude,
Half.
like totally. Oh, isn't she like fighting somebody at the beginning
Was
when he
she?
first meets her?
No, that was the second time where he told her lay low, and she was doing like this fighting where she was connected by the belly.
That's the second time he goes back to her, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, like I mean, she's tough. Like they really got her in a good role. But
She
her,
she fought Mando,
yes,
and they were equal pretty much.
that was at the beginning, the
When,
first time they meet, right?
when they first met, yeah, they fought,
Yeah.
and then he couldn't do anything, so he was kind
It
of
was
like,
like a red Sonia there
right,
moment there with Arnold and Brigitte.
exactly, and he was
Yeah.
like, we gotta leave because she was here first, and I couldn't whip her, so we gotta go, right?
Yes.
That's what he was
Yep.
thinking.
Yep. Yep.
And then he was,
And
yeah, but
she's strong, man. She's tough. She does have that shock trooper, like, you know, she was genetically created for that. Or I don't know if they genetically created them, but
I think what's his face? The Ognot. He implies he's like, I know where they made you. Like,
yep,
remember that he says.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
you're
That's
right.
why I'm
You're right.
saying it. Yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
she was a genetically created shock trooper. My guess is like special forces for stormtrooper.
Yeah. Yep.
And but then she went to the rebels, saw some more
Yes.
action. So wow,
Yeah, dude. Like that's
that's not.
awesome because she's a dynamic character. She's changing throughout the story.
And her fight scenes, of course, every fight scene I've seen her in is so believable just because of her real life, background of
Yeah,
being
that's
MMA.
what makes this special. That's what makes it a special TV show.
It's believable. Yeah.
Yeah, because even the Carl Weathers, he's a little older and stuff now, but I mean, Carl Weathers was a powerful action star in
Yes.
the 80s and throughout. So, I most iconic role is Apollo Creed, but I love Action Jackson. Just a side
Jackson.
note there, but
And
Action Jackson, because he's a Harvard grad in Action Jackson. He's got
oh,
his law
okay.
degree from Harvard. Yes.
Okay. But yeah, Predator, dude.
Predator, you name it. Carl Weathers is incredibly athletic, and I like the role that he plays in Mandalorian. Man, it's just so awesome. Like
Yeah, it's
you'll
good.
you see him change. That's what I mean. He's a dynamic character
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
whole series.
Yeah.
Because they're friends up. They're friends in episode 9. Because you see that, isn't that the episode where Yoda wound heals his wound?
Yes. And he changes after that, like you said,
Right
because
after that,
until
like,
then they were enemies. And
and he
then,
still had the plan where he was gonna turn him in, and his two hired gunslingers were gonna do him in, but he turns around and he does the double shot,
yes.
and Gina and Mandalorian just like, what did he just do? And
So he admits it. He was like, the
yeah,
plan was, yeah, he
yeah,
admits it. But then
yeah,
you're going, is he still going to betray him? Because Mando was like, give me the blaster. And he wouldn't. And he's like, give me the,
no,
and he wouldn't. And Gina's looking at him
yeah,
like, this guy, can you trust this guy? And then he
hmm
does. He does give it. So then you know he's good.
yeah, yeah. He's a team player all the way, and he uh just a great like asset up to that point,
Mm.
without saying any further.
Okay.
But he
So,
does give him the blaster. I mean,
yes, he
that's a
does.
real tense scene when they're in there with that imp, or they call him imps, but he's like the Imperial, which I
Yes.
love. That's a cameo by Werner Herzog, great director. The
Mm.
Imperial officer, the older man that's the Imperial officer,
Yes.
uh, that guy is one of my favorite directors from movies from the 80s and 90s.
Well, he does.
His name is Werner Herzog.
Huh. He does a great creepy job of like almost kind of Palpatine-ish, kind of senator like he does, yeah, the way he talks
Yeah.
really steals
He
the show.
he did a he did a great movie that you might have heard of called Nosferatu, that is the redo of the 1920s Nosferatu. He did a
Yes.
1980s version.
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
So that's him, in case it gives you like,
Okay.
to connect the dots. That's the
Wow.
guy. The
Yeah, yeah.
director. That's the director of Nosferatu.
So he was it co-directed with the Kinski
Klaus
because
Klaus Kinski is the star.
right.
Werner Herzog is the director.
I know he's the star, but I thought they co-wrote it together or co-did it. I
They they
think.
they
Yeah.
co-worked together, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong. You can double check it on IMDb, but they're for sure connected.
Okay. Okay.
And that
Yeah.
that was the Nosferatu. I mean, that's
Oh,
that's Klaus.
wow. You're right. Right. Yeah. With the rat teeth.
Yes,
Yeah. It was
yes.
good. It
But
was good.
that is the Imperial officer.
Wow.
Many years later now in Mandalorian. So he's a star in his own right, as
Nice.
behind the scenes as a director,
Nice.
because we know that it's John Favreau that's making this.
Mm.
John Favreau is doing a great job with these TV shows. Like, I don't know if you were impressed, but I was impressed with his writing and his production, man. What he's doing with the
Yeah.
show.
Yes, for sure.
Like you said, like it's got the Western element, the samurai, um, spaghetti Western style. The
Exactly.
music, the
Yeah.
theme music. Everybody's got their own theme song. Uh, I like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, and the minimalist dialogue, like where there's no dialogue, there's just looking. Somebody looks at you. That's the real samurai lone wolf and cub. They're not even talking, but he gives you that look, and there's a lot more meaning in the look than there are in the words. And they
And
do that well in Mandalorian.
they do. And what's impressive is you can't really do the look because he's wearing a helmet, but he still pull. You
Yes,
can still
yeah.
see that you could, like when he's staring him down, you can tell
The
that he's
body language, you can tell he's giving you the look,
right.
and he hasn't done anything. Like it's the same face. So yes, like oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to yeah, seeing the rest.
Yeah,
So
you
far,
got one more to go, and then season 10. Next season, 10 more for season 2.
awesome, awesome. So on that note, I think this is a good point to end it for now.
For
Uh,
sure.
yeah,
For sure.
thank you for coming on, and
You
thank you
got it,
all
man.
for joining us. So Wmpyr and Sensei Rick over and out.
All right. Thanks a lot. Later on.